Your Instagram is your social score. You guys don't want to accept this, bro, but who you are as a man is your social score. Your image when people see you is your social score. It's like your resume. Any girl you meet will be curious to know who you are. I'm about to give you the game right here. I'm giving you the game right now. Pay attention. Woo! Let's go, boys. Let's go. Hi guys, man, welcome back to another YouTube video, and today I'm here to teach you how to attract women with these 5 tips only. So guys, these are the most important 5 tips that you need as a man to be able to consistently attract women. Guys, this is going to be a very practical video, meaning it's something that you need to go out and do. So don't just hear this video, take out a pen and paper, take notes, because I want you to go do these things. And then just sit back, eat your popcorn video. It's a sit back, take some notes. I got work to do video. Number 1, create a list of your weaknesses and strengths. The first thing you need to do to consistently be able to attract the quality woman that you want is to list out your weaknesses and strengths. Guys, we gotta stop all this lying, man. We gotta stop all this lying, bro. One thing I would say about me, guys, I'm somebody that I'm very, very self-critical. I do not lie to myself. My internal dialogue is not of me pampering myself. No, it's the opposite. I am the harshest human being to me. Y'all think I'm mean to y'all? Y'all think I kick y'all in the ass? You don't want to hear the things I tell myself. Bro, I don't cut myself no slack, because I know as a man, if I'm not hard on myself, nobody else will. With all due respect, y'all care about FedEx, y'all like my videos, sure. But y'all ain't coming to save my life. Y'all ain't waking me up out of the bed and say, hey, Fit, you got work to do. None of y'all gonna be able to do that. So I gotta take my life seriously, bro. So I do take my life seriously. So I'm very, very harsh on myself, because I want to succeed. I am going to succeed. So I'm going to do everything in my power to give myself what I want. So I don't lie to myself. I know what my strengths are, I know what my weaknesses are. With everything. And when it comes to women, even more. You're going to take out a piece of paper. Weaknesses. Write down weaknesses. Be honest with yourself. It's time to be honest. What are your weaknesses? Write them down. What are your strengths? Write them down. A visible, clear line. I want you to draw a line between them. Weaknesses over here, strengths over here. List them out. The moment you stop lying to yourself, the moment you stop telling yourself what sounds good, the better you're gonna get results. It's gonna be a lot easier for you to get results. Next, the next thing you're gonna do is I want you to separate your weaknesses into 2 categories. Remember, this is a practical video. Your next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take your weaknesses and put them into 2 categories. I'm about to give you the game right here. I'm giving you the game right now. Pay attention. So you got your list. Weaknesses, strengths. Right under your weaknesses, I want you to write another line. And I want you to create another line. My weaknesses, I want you to write 2 categories of your weaknesses. Controllable and uncontrollable. What do I mean by that? Things that you can fix and things that you cannot fix. Which weaknesses do you have that you can fix and which can't you fix? Controllable and uncontrollable. List them out. When I say controllable, meaning that means there's something you can do to improve it. You might not know what it is, but you know there's something you can do to improve it. Those are all controllable. If there's any way you can fix this weakness, you write it down on the controllable. If there's no way humanly possible you can fix this weakness, write it down on uncontrollable. It needs to be absolute. There can't be no gray area, meaning your weakness that is uncontrollable can't be something that you just don't know how to fix. And your weaknesses that are controllable can't be something that you want to just make up how you're going to fix. It needs to be definite, black or white. Is there absolutely nothing I can do to control this? Or is there absolutely nothing I can do that I can't control at all? Make that list very, very clear. You're going to see these things visually. Next, I want you to separate your strengths into 2 categories. I want you to write right under strengths, there are 2 categories of strengths. Take all your strengths and put it into good or great. I'm about to give you the game. This is a lesson. Your strengths right now, everything that you're good at, are all the good things about you. Which ones are good and which ones are great? What are some great qualities you have? What are some qualities that are way above average? What are some qualities about you that people compliment you about? And what are some qualities that are just good? What are some qualities that people know about, but they're not jumping up and down, congratulating you for. Make that list separate, because what a lot of you guys is you look at your strengths as most of them being great, when a lot of them are just good. You have good strengths, not great. Great strengths are things like, you are a great speaker. You have a 9 out of 10 face is a great strength, meaning you get complimented and approached every other week. That's a great strength. A good strength is you know how to speak properly. You're not a world-renowned author or speaker. You have a good speech. You can say what you mean and mean what you say. That's a good strength, right? A great strength is you just have something about you that is just spectacular. That's important. Next, constantly and consistently be trying to maximize your digital image. So before I get into the later half of this video, I want you to understand the reason I wanted you to create those lists is so you can visually see what about you can you fix? What about you can you not fix? Whatever you cannot fix, it no longer should take up any space in your mind as a man if it's completely uncontrollable. And whatever your strengths are, you need to be trying to make them great. I'm trying to give you the game on how you can consistently attract women. Whatever I'm good at, I need to make it great. I'm gonna give you an example of the good and great one. Before I even get to the image part, FedEx Fearless, it has always been easy for me to get in good shape. I've been skinny, but working out for me is something that I always enjoyed. It's been easy for me to put on muscle, guys. I'm natural, I've never taken anything. You don't have to believe me, I don't care. But it has been always easy for me to get in great shape. I was a D1 track athlete. I've always been into sports, so I've always been in good shape. My body has always been good, but then I've made it great. I've taken my body and I've dialed in on my nutrition. I've dialed in on my fluids. I've dialed in on my training to be more aesthetically pleasing. So I've taken my good physique and made it great. If you're a guy that gets complimented on how attractive your face is, go make your face great. Go see what about you can you fix to give you that extra. We're not playing fair over here. We're not playing fair over here. We want all the badges, all the leverage. And when it comes to your weakness, if it's controllable, there is a surefire way to fix it. Whatever your weakness is, figure it out. Do some research, experiment. Make your weaknesses into good qualities. If there's no way you can fix this weakness about yourself, let it go. Embrace it. Nothing you could do about it. It should not take up any space in your mind. I promise you, that activity right there is going to change your life. Now, when I say constantly and consistently be improving your image, guys, who you are as a man, especially in the digital media age, the social media age we're living in, your image is everything. Your Instagram is your social score. You guys don't want to accept this, bro, but who you are as a man is your social score. Your image when people see you is your social score. It's like your resume. Any girl you meet will be curious to know who you are. You know what's funny? I did an activity with a student of mine, right? And this proves that point. He's a good-looking dude. He's 6'3", 6'4", right? Young, handsome dude, right? But he hasn't worked on his digital image. 6'3", 6'4", handsome. I'm like, he told me he approached his girl. This is how you know image is so important. He approached his girl. The girl was feeling him. He got the number. They were talking. They exchanged IGs. He go to set a date. She started acting wishy-washy. So I said, okay, bro, I'm gonna show you something right here. Pull up her Instagram. I pulled up her Instagram. She in Dubai. She in Miami. She's a traveled girl. She likes the scene, right? But the girl was bad. I said, okay, go to who she's following and go to who's following her. So at the same time he started following her, another dude that fit his phenotype follow her too. I say, voila. And I said, this is how the game is played. Y'all don't want to be hip to it. I said, let's go to that dude's profile. I go to that dude's profile. He a decent looking dude, but by no means is he more attractive than my student. This dude is a good looking dude. Is a good looking dude. All right, but this dude has put some time into his image. He got a decent body. He's well traveled as well. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he's put a little bit of effort. I go to my student's page. You got 3 posts. I'm like, I'm willing to bet you that she went out with that dude over you. He was like, yeah, man, you probably right. Guarantee it. So you could have the looks, you could have all these things, but if you're not working on your digital image, what women are judging you off of, if she's seen her on Instagram and you got 3 posts, 1 post, no profile picture, and even if she found you attractive in person, this dude has an image she can consistently go back to and look at. She can imagine herself being a part of his life. Do you guys understand that? It's why your digital image is so important, bro. She will literally pick a guy who might not be as attractive as you, all because he's done the work to be more well-rounded. This is why working on one part of your life is stupid. You can't do monk mode. You can't do none of this dumbass. This shit's stupid. Work on everything. Work on your digital image. Work on your fashion. Work on your physique. Work on your being able to talk to girls. So he's a very good speaker. The dude could talk to chicks. He could talk to girls. No problem. He could approach girls, have a conversation with them. No problem. No issue. 6'3", 6'4", look good. Can approach a chick. No worries. But he hasn't worked on his digital image. So yeah, you got all that going for yourself, but you're not making remember, you're not making your good strengths great. If he would have made his good strengths great, his looks, and took the time to work on his image, no way in the world that girl would have picked out a dude over him. He never saw the girl again. But around the same time that he started talking to her, she was following another dude that looked just like him. And I guarantee you, she probably went out with him. You gotta work on everything. You gotta work on your image, because when women are looking at you, they're judging you. They're always trying to decide between you and somebody else. And if you don't put that work in to look good on your image, you're not gonna get picked. No matter if you 6'3", 6'4", and handsome. Because what can she constantly be remembered of? What can she constantly be reminded of? She sees this dude's profile. He looking good. Even though he might not be as handsome, the dude wasn't ugly. He was a decent looking dude. My student had good strengths. You're tall, you're handsome, you can speak to women, but you didn't make them great. So now you're getting left behind because you didn't make good strengths great, because you didn't want to work on your digital image. And lastly, bro, create an in-depth vetting process / a non-negotiable list. Like I said, guys, these are things that are very, very practical. This video, if you follow these 5 steps, I guarantee you're going to start getting more results from women. I'm willing to bet on it. If you do everything I just told you in this video and you don't let it go into one end or the other, you're going to get more results. You want to create another list. We're writing a lot today. I want to create another list. I want you to put your name, and I want you to put my boundaries. We're going to be on the Jonah Hill stuff today. Oh yeah, Mr. Jonah Hill, I commend you, bro. Only thing I would say do differently is don't send her the list. Talk about it with her. So I want you to write your name, my boundaries. This is going to be your vetting process. I want you to write X for everything you're not going to tolerate from a woman, and check for everything you want from a woman. X, I don't like women who drink. X, I don't like women who do drugs. X, I don't like women who go to clubs every day. I want you to make that list as long as possible. Things you will not negotiate on. They're called non-negotiables. I want you to write a check for everything that you want in a woman. I want you to then transfer this into a note in your phone. Save it. Every time you deal with a girl, go back to this damn list. Does she meet the qualifications or not? Because women damn sure do it for y'all. They damn sure do it, right? Gotta be tall, gotta be handsome, gotta have BBC, gotta have this, gotta have this. Their list go on and on and on and on. Their list is from here to the moon. But what do you do as a man? You do, and if she's just attractive, that's enough for you. No. I'm telling you to work on yourself. I'm telling you to maximize who you are, but I want you to have boundaries. You're not going to be a successful, young, handsome, even if you're older, you're not going to be a well-rounded man that tolerates BS. You're going to have things you're not going to negotiate on. My red flags are non-negotiable. What I want from a woman are non-negotiable. If she doesn't have these things, I don't want her. If she has these things, I don't want her. And then you go work on yourself to be exactly who you want on this list. You have to be who you're listing. It's just delusional if you have a list and you're not the list. You don't qualify for the things you're looking for. That's nonsense, right? That's what a lot of women do. They have a list from here to Jupiter, but they're not what they want in a man. You have to become who you want in a woman. So are you that list? The things you check and the things you X, or do you fall into the same category? Or do you need to put in some more work? Go put in some more work. If you do that, now you can say, hey, I have made myself this list. I have made myself what I want from a woman. I now only require what I want from a woman. If you do this, if you create a list of your strengths and weaknesses, if you separate your weaknesses into 2 categories, controllable and uncontrollable, If you separate your strengths into 2 categories, good and great. If you maximize your digital image, if you create an in-depth vetting / non-negotiable list, there's no way in the world, if you go start implementing what I'm telling you, you're not gonna attract women. Come back and thank me. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'll catch you boys next time.